Salesforce PD1 certification dumps. Q1, Universal Containers wants to back up all of the date and attachments in its Salesforce org once a month. Which approach should a developer use to meet this requirement? A. Create a schedulable Apex class. B. Schedule a report. C. Use the data loader command line. D. Define a data export scheduled job. The answer is option D. Define a data export scheduled job. Q2, a developer must implement a check payment processor class that provides check processing payment capabilities that adhere to what is defined for payments in the payment processor interface. Public interface pay processor, void pay decimal amount. Which implementation is correct to use the paymentprocessor interface class? A. Public class check payment processor implements payment processor, public void pay decimal amount / functional code here. B. Public class check payment processor extends payment processor, public void pay decimal amount. A. Public class check payment processor implements payment processor, public void pay decimal amount / functional code here. Q3, a developer writes a trigger on the account object on the before update event that increments account field. A workflow rule also increments the count field every time that an account is created or updated. The field update in the workflow rule is configured to hot reevaluate workflow rules. What is the value of the count field if an account is inserted with an initial value of 0, assuming no other automation logic is implemented on the account? A. 3B. 1C. 2D. 4. The answer is option C. Q4, since OR application events follow the traditional publish-subscribe model, which method is to fire an event? A. Exit B. Stir event C. Fire event D. Fire. The answer is option D. Q5, a developer wants to mark each account in account as either active or inactive, based on the last modified date field of each account being greater than 90 days in the past. Which Apex technique should the developer use? A. A Fox loop, with an false inside B. An if-else statement, with a toss loop inside C. A switch statement, with a for loop inside D. A for loop, with a switch statement inside. The answer is option A. Fox loop, with an false inside. Q6, a developer wants to get access to the standard pricebook in the org while writing a test class that covers and trigger Opportunity Lineltem trigger.which method allows access to the pricebook? A. Use at istas see all data equals true and delete the existing standard pricebook. B. Use test.get standard pricebook id to get the standard pricebook id. C. Use test.load data and a static resource to load a standard pricebook. D. Use at isTest visible to allow the test method to see the standard pricebook. The answer is option B. Use test.get standard pricebook id to get the standard pricebook id. Q7, a team of developers is working on a source-driven project that allows them to work different org configurations. Which type of Salesforce orgs should they use for their development? A. Developer orgs. B. Developer sandboxes. C. Full copy sandboxes. D. Scratch orgs. The answer is option D. Scratch orgs. Q8, a developer created a Lightning web component called statue component to be inserted into the account record page. Which two things should the developer do to make this component available? Choose two answers. A. Add target Lightning recordage to the status component js.js meta.xml file. B. Add account to the status component.js meta.xml file. C. Add lightning_record page to the status component.js file. D. Set is exposed to true in the status component.js meta.xml file, The answer is option A. Add target lightning recordage to the status component js.js meta.xml file. D. Set is exposed to true in the status component.js meta.xml file. Q9. A developer is migrating a Visualforce page into a Lightning Web component. The Visualforce page shows information about a single record. The developer decides tightning data service to access record data. Which security consideration should the developer be aware of? A. Lightning data service ignores field level security. B. Lightning data service handles sharing rules and field level security. C. The lastable method must be used for field level access. Check D. The with steering keyword must be used to enforce sharing rules. The answer is option D. The with steering keyword must be used to enforce sharing rules. Q10. A developer has the following requirements: calculate the total amount on an order, calculate the line amount for each line item based on quantity selected and price. Move line items to a different order if a line item is not in stock. Which relationship implementation supports these requirements on its own? A. Order has a reprintable master detail field to line item. B. Line item has a reprintable lookup field to order. C. Order has a reprintable lookup field to line item. D. Line item has a reprintable master detail field to order. The answer is option D. Line item has a reprintable master detail field to order. www.salesforce.com +91 939 393 4143